Anxiety disorders are the most common mental illness in the United States, affecting 40 million adults. A little more than half of those, 24 million, suffer from chronic insomnia. And a little more than half of those, 16 million, suffer from depression. When looking at these issues from a high-level view, it only makes rational sense that these people start this mental illness cascade with anxiety. Anxiety keeps them from sleeping, so then they get insomnia. And those that don't sleep get tired, and they're more prone to depression. This is not every case, but I would be confident to say that the majority of people that get anxiety don't sleep, they get tired, and then they feel depressed. I'm not sure if you've met a lot of very energetic, depressed people, but it's not the norm. So anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and depression. Would you agree that's a normal cascade you see? The average American will take Xanax for anxiety and then take something like Benadryl or Ambien to get sleep at night. The question is, how can we help these patients naturally without all the side effects from these medications? Our goal at Aceva has been to look at a cascade of a health concern and find out how we can go upstream and tackle as many of the concerns inside one cascade as we can with one formulation. Now that's what we did with Relax and Calm. Let me explain. There is an herb called Passiflora that was showcased in a double-blind research study. That's a gold standard of studies. That showed that consuming this simple and safe herb, Passiflora, produced similar results in regards to anxiety as the benzo drug Ciarax, which is a sister drug to Xanax. I'm sure you've all heard of Xanax. According to the study, they said the problem with benzo drugs is that 30% of people fail to respond to them. People may become dependent on that drug. And number 3, it impairs alertness, directly affecting job performance. 6.5 million Americans are taking benzo drugs a day. So here's the deal. Passiflora, it's non-habit forming. It doesn't cause a morning hangover, and it will not cause any job impairment. The quote from the study that I found comical was it said, Passiflora extract is potentially a significant improvement over benzodiazepine in the management of anxiety, particularly when drug-induced impairment of job performance is to be avoided. Now, my question is, when do you want to avoid drug-induced impairment of job performance? I would think always. Now, in regards to sleep, there was another amazing study on insomnia using a combination of 2 things, valerian root and hops. And they compared it to Benadryl for 14 days. Now, the study showed that this blend of valerian and hops created sleep improvements on subjective measurements of sleep latency, how long it takes to go to sleep, sleep efficiency, how quality sleep is, and total sleep time. Now, both treatments produced reductions of patients' Insomnia Severity Index relative to placebo, but only the valerian and hops combination improved quality of life using the SF-36 evaluation form. Now, the SF-36 is a medical standard questionnaire to assess quality of life. So valerian hops provided a better impact than Benadryl. One more study. And this is another gold standard study. A double-blind, placebo-controlled trial showed a combination of the valerian extract, the hops extract, and the Passiflora that we discussed a moment ago. Those 3 were able to outperform Ambien in improving sleep. In just 2 weeks during the study, subjects were able to fall asleep, an additional 150 minutes longer, and they fell asleep 60.4 minutes faster than placebo. Relax and Calm contains the exact dose schedule of these combinations of valerian root, hops, and Passiflora as noted in all those studies I just mentioned. Now, there's one more nutrient in the formulation, L-theanine. This powerhouse amino acid was put head-to-head with our friend Xanax we mentioned a moment ago, and that was just beaten out by Passiflora in the earlier study. And in this double-blind placebo-controlled trial, L-theanine outperformed Xanax in promoting a relaxation response. Now, L-theanine is amazing because it actually crosses the blood-brain barrier. It actually crosses the membrane into the brain within 40 minutes of you taking it, and it increased alpha wave activity in your brain. Alpha wave activity will create relaxation, concentration, and focus, something I think we could all use a little bit more of. L-theanine influences genes in the brain responsible for emotions like fear and aggression, the amygdala part of the brain, and memory, the hippocampus, helping to create a balance to your behavioral response to stress, how we respond to stress, and potentially improve mood disorders. So one product containing the exact amount of valerian root, passion flower, hops, and L-theanine, according to research that has outperformed Xanax, outperformed Benadryl, and outperformed Ambien, and creates an opportunity to have more concentration, more relaxation, lower anxiety, better sleep, and better mood. This is a simple and effective, well-researched formulation that can make an amazing impact to your patient's health, their happiness, and their overall job performance.